Hey gamers, it's Joe the Apostate Cow, and I was not going to make a video today. I have a lot to do, so I'm going to make this very quickly. I'm not even going to edit it, nothing, so just deal with it if I stumble through, and forgive all my ums and ahs. Okay, fanboys never cease to amaze me. It doesn't matter. This morning, this news has only been out for a super short time, and already I am seeing hypocrisy on both sides of the Sony-Microsoft camp. Back when Rise of the Tomb Raider was announced at Gamescom for Xbox One as an exclusive, which we later found out was going to be a timed exclusive, I was not happy about that, as was a lot of people. Angry Joe made an angry video about it. I said that this takes away from gaming. This is an established multi-plat franchise. More specifically, Tomb Raider has a long pedigree on PlayStation, and that it really felt like a betrayal and all that kind of stuff. Now, it was announced as a timed exclusive. Phil Spencer said that deal, he doesn't own the IP, and that the deal, quote, has a duration. And I have no doubt in my mind that it might take a year, but Rise of the Tomb Raider will make its way to PS4. But all I heard from Xbox fans was, oh, Microsoft just took advantage of an opportunity. Oh, Sony does shady shit too, and et cetera, and and some of them were just outright gloating over PlayStation fans. And of course, most PlayStation fans were pissed off about it. Now, we have the reverse of this situation. Street Fighter, arguably, not really arguably, other than Mortal Kombat, and there's other fighters, Tekken, Soul Calibur, etc. Come on, Street Fighter's the granddaddy of fighters, right? And now that the Xbox One is not going to be getting Street Fighter V, all I'm seeing on N4G and a couple of other YouTube videos comments is fanboy rage from Xbox fans, and on the other side, gloating and saying it's not a big deal from the PlayStation fans. And I'm here as like the one guy in this fucking community that is not a hypocrite, and saying, I don't like this either. Street Fighter, the last few Street Fighters were on the Xbox 360. Why should they be deprived of playing this game if you're an Xbox-only gamer? Why? I don't like this third party. Look, if it's a new IP, let me be crystal clear. Like some people said that Deep Down, which is another Capcom game, is going to be also a PS4 exclusive. That's a new IP. A new IP is a different story. I don't care about that. That is fine being exclusive, even though it might be a third-party dev. Sunset Overdrive was made by Insomniac. Insomniac has a long history on PlayStation with Ratchet & Clank and Resistance. But I'm not bothered in the least by Sunset Overdrive because that's a new franchise. So that doesn't bother me that it was made only for Xbox One. But in the case of Tomb Raider, that's not a new franchise. That's an established, beloved, multi-plat franchise that people, let's say, who went out and bought a PS4 expected to be on the PS4. Hell, Tomb Raider, the reboot, sold more on PS3 than it did on 360, and the definitive edition sold more on PS4 than it did on Xbox One. So you just expected Rise of the Tomb Raider to be on PS4. Now, I think it will be after 6 months to a year of it releasing on Xbox One, but the point is, it was like, are you kidding me? That's how I felt about it. And if you're an Xbox fan and you were looking forward to the next Street Fighter, if you're a fan of fighters, I personally am not. I won't even buy this game. I got over fighters in the early 2000s. I find them boring. I play them for an hour and I'm done with them. No offense if you love fighters, that's just me. But, again, it's the same thing. Sony, you're now depriving, and in Capcom, you're depriving all these other gamers of being able to play your game. The only thing that's good about this is the PC guys get it, apparently. So that's good. At least the PC gamers won't be deprived of it, if they're a fan of fighters. So that's really all I have to say, man. It's just hypocrisy. If it was okay for Tomb Raider to be exclusive on, at least timed, on Xbox One, why is it not okay for Street Fighter V to be exclusive to PS4? We don't know if it's timed yet. And vice versa. Sony fans, if it wasn't okay for Tomb Raider to go to Xbox One, then why is this okay? I maintain both of them suck. I don't like it when a multi-plat franchise gets taken by one side, even if it is timed. Like I said, I hope this is timed. I hope the Xbox gamers do get Street Fighter V eventually. Whatever. That's my view on this whole thing. Like I said, guys, those of you who have been following my channel for a while, you guys know the one thing that I hate is hypocrisy. I will never at least unless I'm unaware of my own hypocrisy, which I suppose could happen, I will never have a double standard where it's okay for one company to do one thing and not okay for another. I will always call out all sides on what I consider to be unethical or wrongdoing or screwing their fans. That's it. Talk to you later.